Hello everyone, welcome to Circuits and Network class. Today we are going to deal with the symmetry and reciprocity of the four parameters, that is Z, Y, A, B, C, D and H. We'll be dealing with the derivation of only the Z parameter, and the remaining you can do it on your own. It is self-explanatory. Okay, now what do you mean by symmetrical two-port network? Okay, it means that the voltage to current ratio, okay, that is V by I at one port. If you are taking any one port, it should be equal to the voltage to current ratio at the other port with any one of the ports open circuited. Okay, so one thing you have to notice that for symmetry, it should be open circuited. And if you're taking the reciprocity, if of the two-port network has to be reciprocal, then the voltage to current ratio again it should be the same when the other terminal is short circuited. So this is the case for symmetry and this is the case for reciprocity. Okay, so one thing that you have to note is that for symmetry the ports should be open circuited. You have to take two different cases, and for reciprocity you have to short circuit the terminals, any one of the port, and you should take two cases for that one also. And you should check the voltage to current ratio should be the same. And these are the conditions for the two-port networks to be symmetrical or reciprocal. You can see all the conditions for the Z parameter, Z11 equal to Z22, that is for symmetry, reciprocity Z21 equal to Z12. Sorry, this is Z12, not 21. Okay, and so on. Okay, here also it is Y12, not Y21. Okay, that is my mistake. Sorry. So these are the symmetry and reciprocity conditions. Now we can just derive any one of these particular condition, and the remaining you can do it on your own. It is if you understand one concept, the remaining you will be able to obtain it. Now let's try to find out the what the condition for reciprocity in the Z parameter. So I'll just change the color of the ink to the blue color. And now we are going to take the first case. As I mentioned, for reciprocity, we are going to short circuit the terminals. So suppose this is your two-port network. This is your two-port network. What you're going to do is that you are going to take your source over here. You're going to give a voltage source Vs over here. We are taking the condition for reciprocity. And this Vs will be giving you a current I1. And as I mentioned, for reciprocity, you will be short circuiting any one of the ports. So right now I have short circuited the second port. And you know that by standard, the current I2 is flowing like this. But since your source is present at the first port, the current will be flowing downwards. So your current, it will become minus I2. You know that for your standard two-port network, how do you give the convention? You have V1 and I1 is into, and here I2 is going into, and here you have V2. This is your polarity. But what happened? In this particular network, when you give a supply at one port, at the other port the current will be going downwards, right? The current can only go downwards, it cannot go in the reverse manner. So if it is going downwards, it is in opposition to our normal convention. Our normal convention is into the network, but this is going outwards. So you should give this current as I2. So and you can see over here that you have short circuited the second terminal. Okay, you have short circuited the second terminal. If anywhere there is a short circuit, the voltage at these two terminals will be, if there is a short circuit, the voltage will be 0. So you can just write down what you have done till now. You have given the voltage V1, you have given a supply of Vs, and then the current I2, because you gave the supply Vs, it has reversed, and your since you have short circuited, the second port voltage has become 0. Now, what is your equation for the Z parameters? Can you tell the equation for the Z parameters? It is V1 is equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2, and V2 is equal to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. This is your two-port network, and you can substitute these assumptions or these values into your Z parameters. So V1 is equal to Vs is equal to Z11 I1, and I2 is minus I2 minus Z12 I2. Similarly, instead of V2 you have 0 is equal to Z21 I1 minus Z22 I2. So you got a new set of equations. So I will just give this as equation A, and this will be your equation B. And from equation B, from equation B, you can just take it to the other side. You will get Z21 I1 is equal to Z22 I2, or you can say I1 is equal to Z22 by Z21 I2, and you can substitute this. You can substitute this in equation A. Okay, you have substituted instead of I1. So you will get Vs is equal to Z11 Z22 by Z21 I2 minus Z12 I2. That is equal to Z11 Z22 minus Z21 Z12 divided by Z21 into I2. I have taken I2 outside, and I will just find out the ratio of Vs by I2. Vs by I2. What is Vs by I2? You have your Vs over here. Vs divided by I2 will be Z11 Z22 minus Z21 Z12 divided by Z21. This is going to be your equation 2. Since I have given here an equation 1, I am giving this as my equation 2. Next I am going to take the case 2. Case 2. You can see over here, in the first case you have short circuited the port 2, and now in the next case you are going to short circuit the port 1, and you will be giving the supply voltage at port 2. And what you have to find here, you found out Vs by I2. That is, if you gave Vs over here, you should take the other current, that is I2. So now if you are going to give Vs on the second port, if you give Vs at the second port, you should find out I1. So you have to find out Vs by I1. You can just draw the figure. We will just redraw the figure. Here you are having your two-port network. You have your two-port network, and you are going to give the supply over here. You have Vs, and you have short circuited your current. I1 should actually flow downwards. Since plus is over here, it will flow downwards. But by our convention, I1 is like this. So it will be minus I1, and here you have I2. And since here there is a short circuit, you have V1 is equal to 0, I1 equal to minus I1, and V2 is equal to Vs. Now you can substitute these equations in your Z parameter set. Okay, what are your Z parameter equations? V1 is 0, V1 equal to Z11 I1. So over here I1 is minus I1 plus Z12 I2. At over here itself I will do the rearrangement. You will get Z12 I2 equal to Z11 I1. So over here I2 is equal to Z11 by Z12 into I1. I will give this as an equation C. And if you take your second equation of the Z parameter, that will be Vs, that is V2. V2 is equal to Vs. So Vs is equal to Z21 I1. Here you have a minus I1 plus Z22 I2. Okay, and now you have got an equation C. You can substitute it over here. So you will get Vs is equal to minus Z21 Z11 by Z12 I1 plus Z22 I2. You just take oh sorry, I had to substitute instead of I2. I have substituted in place of I1. I am sorry. My substitution got changed in between. Okay, so we are substituting for I2. I substituted it instead of I1. Okay, my mistake. So that is minus Z21 I1 plus Z11 by Z12 Z22 into Z22 I1. You can just take the LCM. You will get Z11 Z22 minus Z12 Z21 divided by Z12 into I1. And you can take the ratio Vs by I1. Okay, so you'll get Z11 Z22 minus Z12 Z21 divided by Z22. You can take this as your equation 3. Now, according to the reciprocity, if you want a system, if you want a two-port network to be reciprocal, or if it has to satisfy reciprocity, or if it should be reciprocal, Vs by I2, that is from the first case, it should be equal to Vs by I1 of the second case. That means You can just see from your previous equation, you have Z11, Z22 minus Z21, Z12 divided by Z21. So that is Z11, Z22 minus, here it is Z21, here it is Z2, Z12. Okay, I think it is Z12 at the denominator. I have just, while writing, I just made a small mistake. Okay, so that is divided by Z12. 12 Z21 divided by Z. I think in the first case it is Z21. That is equal to Z11 Z22 minus Z12 Z21 divided by Z12. And these two sides get cancelled and you will get, in order for the two-port network to be reciprocal, Z21 should be equal to Z12. So this is the final answer. And you can compare it with the table you got over here. Z21 is equal to Z12. Similarly, you can find out the case for the two-port network to be symmetrical. So we can just do the derivation for the symmetrical network also of the Z parameter. Now, for the system to be symmetrical, we are going to open circuit the terminals. Okay. So for the case 1, we can open circuit the terminal of I2. That means if you are having your network over here, you have the current I1 and V1, and here the terminals are open circuited. You are having only V2. You don't have I2. Okay, so first we are going to take I2 equal to 0. And what are your Z parameter equations? You have V1 is equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2, and V2 equal to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. And you have put I2 is equal to 0. And you need the ratio of Vs by I1. Okay, you need the ratio of Vs by I1. And over here you are going to give a supply of Vs. You have given at the first term. So instead of V1, here you will be having Vs. Okay, so if your V2 voltage is still there, since it is open circuited, it will still be there. So you don't want this ratio. You want Vs by I1. So what will be Vs by I1? Vs by I1 is equal to Z11. And you can take your case 2. For case 2, you are going to take I1 is equal to 0. If you draw the figure, here you will be having the source Vs. Here you have a current I2. And here it is open circuited, but the voltage V1 is still there. So you have V1 equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2, and V2 is equal to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. Here I1 is equal to 0, and instead of V2 you are having the voltage Vs. So you need the ratio Vs by I2 in the second case. Okay, in the second case you need Vs by I2. So if you take Vs by I2, you will be getting it from this equation, that will be equal to Z22. And for your system to be symmetrical, Vs by I1 should be equal to Vs by I2. That means Z11 should be equal to Z22. Okay. So in this manner, you can just check in your table, you will have got this particular answer. Z11 is equal to Z22. Similarly, you can find out the symmetry and reciprocity of all of the two-port networks. It is quite a simple derivation. Same procedure. You just have to find, for reciprocity, you have to short circuit one terminal and Vs by I2. Whichever you have short circuited, that one you have to take the current. And similarly, you take the other ratio and you will get an answer. And for the case of symmetry, you have to open circuit the terminals and Vs by I1, the same side current you have to take. Okay, so derivations are most commonly asked for the university exam. So you have to study the derivation of all the networks. Okay, I have given the derivation for one of the type. Okay, and the remaining you can just find out. You will obtain it over here. Okay, now also if you want to do a problem, you can do the problem also. Okay, we can just you can find the ABCD parameters, find out the ABCD parameters and check whether it is reciprocal. And I will just draw the figure over here. I'm not going to solve the problem. You can do it on your own. I will just tell the answers that you will be getting. It is a simple problem. If you have gone through the two-port network, it is a simple problem. Here you are having V1. This is your current I1. I'll just write the values. It is 5 ohm, 6j ohms, 3 ohm, 3 ohm, minus 4j ohms. Here you have V2. Here you have I2. And you need to find out the ABCD parameters. How do you find out the ABCD parameters? What is the equation? You have V1 is equal to AV2 minus B I2 and I1 is equal to CV2 minus D I2. First you will be short circuiting the terminals by putting V2 equal to 0. When you put V2 equal to 0, you will be getting at V2 equal to 0, you will be getting B and D. What is B? V1 by I2 and D is I1 by I2. And then in the next case you have to put I2 equal to 0. When you put I2 equal to 0, you will get A and C. A is equal to V1 by V2 and C is equal to I1 by V2. So you can just solve the problem. I will just write down the values of A, B, C and D that you should get. Okay. So the value of A, since these are complex, it will take some time if I am solving. That is why I am writing the answers over here. You can just check whether you will be getting these answers or not. Okay, I'll just give the final answer over here. So I will write it in the matrix form. You have A is equal to 0.64 plus 1.52 J and B is equal to 6.92 plus 10.54 J. C is equal to C is equal to 0.12 plus 0.16 J and D is equal to 1.36 plus 0.48 J. And you need to find out whether it is reciprocal or not, whether it is satisfying the reciprocity or not. So what do you have to do? You have to find out AD minus BC. Okay, to find out whether it is reciprocal, you need to find out AD minus BC and you substitute the values. A into D minus B into C. If it is equal to 1, then it is reciprocal. Otherwise, it is not reciprocal. Okay, and when you find out AD minus BC, you will be getting the value as approximately 0.9968 plus 0.0024 J. You have to convert it to the polar form. Okay, you have to convert it to the polar form. So that will be 0.99 angle 0.137. This value is approximately equal to 1. So you can say it is satisfied. Okay, reciprocity theorem is the system is two-port network is reciprocal. Okay, so this is how the problems will be asked. So please go through the questions, do solve this problem and check whether you are going to get this answer or not. Okay, so you will be getting this answer. If you have any doubts, you can contact me. I hope the video was useful. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.